vehicle. I feel like shit. I am so upset with something I did. I smashed Diana's new car. Okay, she loves this car. I love that car. It's a brand new car. Well, we got it in February. And she's just loves it. And I think I have smashed into someone's car behind me in the driveway once a year for as long as I've been driving cars. I'm good for one or two of these a year. Now, this vehicle has absolutely tons of safety things to keep you from doing this. Let's start with the crystal clear multi-viewed backup camera. And then there's sensors all around the car. If you even think about getting close to something, beep, 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 and it gets faster and faster and faster. Adnan says, the time you bought a new Honda and swiped the curb. Yeah, we don't need to go back on my long history of incidents. Let's not do that. Let's not make this worse. I see a reference to Hot Wings truck. Yeah, again, I had nothing to do with that, and we still don't know what happened there. But let's not digress. Oh my God, I couldn't believe that I did that, man. Oh shit. I put the car in reverse, and I'm backing out of the driveway. I know Madison's car is right there. I start backing out, and then I close the garage, and I realize that there's something wonky with the garage, and so for some reason I went up and pressed the button again and stopped it from closing. But that was stupid because it wasn't engaged. There's a long, boring backstory about that. But all you need to know is that I was fucking with the garage door opener and closer on the thing and not paying attention to everything that I should be paying attention to. Next thing I know, I'm hearing strange noises and grinding. And I look in the side view mirror to my right, and I see Diana's car is smashed up against. It's dragging along the side of Madison's car. In its own right, that car I'd backed out of many times into people's vehicles. So this was just shit, and just my eyes, I couldn't believe it. It was actually dream state because I was like, I cannot believe this is happening. I am so dead. I am dead. The horrible grinding noise was just like, oh. So then I put it in drive and kind of rolled forward out of it. And now I'm back in the garage. And I'm like, oh shit. Well, no one knows at this point. So I go, okay, well, maybe nothing happened that was bad. Put it in park, get out, run over. No, it's the paint is all fucked. There wasn't any body damage or anything like that, but it's gonna need new paint. Maddie's car, take a look at that. I go, fuck that. I don't give a shit about that car anyway. It turns out, though, that the reaction that I got from Maddie about her car getting hit was actually stronger than no, I take it back. Diana's reaction was much stronger. Okay, so then I'm like, all right, no one knows. Now, all I want to do is go to the gym and do mile repeats. Like, okay, let's get out of here. Let us get out of here right now. We got to get, and I'm like, I got to get this workout in. So let's at least accomplish that. The rest will sort itself out. There's no point in me going back inside and dealing her in on this right now. Let's go. This is smart on my part. I love it. I love it when I do smart things. This was a smart thing. Got to get the workout in. Maureen says, please tell us you videoed Diana's reaction. No way, man. No, boy. This is not good. In fact, she said to me, she's so upset. I know you like calling me on the podcast. Do not call me and talk to me about this. I go, no problem. So then I'm driving down the road. I'm having an absolute full-on anxiety attack / panic attack. I'm like, oh, my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And now in the back of my mind, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the car to my pals at Riverbend Body Shop. I'm going to get an estimate, and I'm going to get the fucking thing fixed, and that's going to be the end of it. This is not the end of the world. But at that moment in time, it's the absolute end of the world. Now, she, again, out of all the vehicles she's ever had, she loves this car the most. Just loves it. And I love it, too. I love driving it, you know? I call her up. I go, hey, honey, how are you? Fine. I've just left the house. Now, I know where she is. She's in the sunroom with the NFK. I go, hey, where are you? I'm in the sunroom. I go, could you pop upstairs for me? Because he doesn't need to hear this because he gets worried about every damn thing. Oh, okay. And my tone of voice and me setting this up, I'm sure she, for a second, thought that someone died. Because I go, yeah, can you go pop upstairs? I got to tell you something. She goes up there. She goes, what? I go, I got some bad news. That's exactly what I said. I got some bad news. And she's got to be like, who's dead? Who is dead? And in her brain, she's like, well, my whole family's dead, and Kevy's with me in the sunroom, so. I go, now, prior to this, when I'm driving to the gym, I'm like, for a second, I was like, lie. I'm going to lie to her that someone hit the car. And I entertained that thought for about 10 seconds. Like Bob says, blame it on a hit and run at the gym. No. Can't do it. I can't. Contrary to what some of our poor Zaniac souls, group formerly known as Zaniac souls, I don't lie. I can't lie. I'm a horrible liar. I fuck it up all the time. It always causes me more trouble further down the road. It will cause anybody trouble further down the road if they ever do that. It's like, I can't lie to her. Fucking A, man. It's my wife. So then I'm like, I was backing out of the driveway, and I ran into Madison's car. And she gave me the, what? What? I go, yeah. Scratch the paint up. Man, just pissed. And I was like, honey, I am so sorry. And I was nothing defensive. This is the key. This is how you stay married for over 30 years. I go, I just feel terrible. And I do. I still feel terrible now. I go, honey, I'm so sorry. I'm going to take care of this for you. Well, now my car's all fucked. I go, yes, it is fucked. It is truly fucked. But I am going to repair it, and that's the end of it. You don't have to do anything. This is going to be taken care of. First thing when I get done podcasting on Tuesday, I'm going right over to the body shop, and that's the end of it. Kent says you're a great husband, Eric. I know this. That's what people say who are good husbands, even if they're not really good husbands and they end up getting divorced and marrying weirdo kids that are like half their age. So I'm like, shit, man, I still feel like a dick. One of those things. Shit happens. Shit happens. Oh, man. This is bad. Now, normally, I would not honor the request to not call. I mean, when she says, don't call me, I don't want to talk about it. Normally, I would blow right through that stop sign. I'm not going to do that today. I'll leave that alone. But, so that's kind of like really how the day ended yesterday. And yesterday was a fantastic day. We had a lot of great things happen here. All these little teeny tiny moral victories happening. And then that just kind of like, oh, God. Now, it didn't like completely ruin the day. You know, you can't overreact on this shit. As you guys know, I'm always measured. I never really overreact at anything. I always have a nice, appropriate response. Bob writes, at least you got that first ding, dent, scratch out of the way. No, there will be more. And then she goes, and you didn't even ask to borrow my car. You didn't even ask. I go, you're right, I didn't. I just assumed. I'm sorry. Of course, it isn't my name. But since we're not calling her, I'm not going to drop that one on her. Can you imagine how pissed she would be if she said, I can't believe you did that to my car? If we got her on the phone, I was like, well, yeah, I know, but all these cars are in my name anyway, so it's kind of mine. She would just, oh, yeah, I paid for it. I mean, it is kind of mine. I can kind of do whatever I want. Okay, more fun for us. Welcome to the Eric Zane Show podcast from the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio. I heard from someone who's supposed to know things about podcasts and says, you got to get after the content at least 1 minute and 5 seconds in, or else the audience loses interest. Thank you. I appreciate that. But here we are from the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio, a beacon of DIY awesomeness in the Northland, and a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures / fuck-ups. Okay? That was a fuck-up. Oh, my God. As always, you can reach out to me on the Shoreliners Striping inbox, eric@ericzaneshow.com. Nice to have you here. We had a big day yesterday for downloads. Just out of the blue. Just you're looking at like thousands more than what I'm used to. And it's just really weird how that works out. It's like some days massive, some days Corey writes, it's mine, woman. If I want to push this car into Lake Michigan, I will. Truth be told, you are kind of involved in this, Corey, because just prior to starting the back out, I got a notification on Twitch that you went live. And you still had your slate up that said, getting started or something like that. And I clicked on it, and I wrote, I'm going to say something hilarious to Corey on his chat while I was rolling backwards. And then everything happened with the garage door after that, and I could hear your intro music playing when that was all happening. So there you go. I see the comment about Freeburn Hot Wings off the air yesterday and today. I got a theory about that. Do you remember the days when you were exposed to COVID and you were supposed to quarantine? Yeah. These super spreaders don't do that. The lady on the show was suspected of having COVID. And she does, feeling terrible from what I understand. And they were like, fuck it. They get on an airplane. They probably have killed dozens of people, fly through 2 airports, and then they have a super spreader event knowing they've been exposed to COVID, and no one says a word anymore. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Well, fast forward. Saturday comes and goes. Sunday comes and goes. Monday, they're not at work. They're probably all ill or something's wrong. Tuesday, same damn thing. Those fucking idiots cannot get out of their own way. Seriously, if you think I fucking misstep, those guys are the worst. More people to fuck up the show. Jesus. In all honesty, I hope that none of them are deathly ill. That would be horrible. But my God, get your shit together over there. What the fuck is wrong with you? Cancel your plans. Don't get on an airplane, you dumb fucks. Jesus. All right. Feel free to leave your comments on the Twitch stream. I am very comfortable with those comments these days because we are now asshole free on the Twitch stream. That is fantastic. Thank you so much. We recently trimmed the bushes and got rid of a lot of dead weight. Oh, my God. Oh. Florida man says at least they don't back into their spouses' cars. They don't have any spouses. Are you kidding me? There aren't any. All right. So for you folks that are enjoying the show on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, I'm about to kick you out. Apologies, but I like to do the first handful of minutes of this show. And then, hey, I gotta say goodbye to you and send you on over to Twitch. If you want the rest of the show as it happens live, you go to twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Give yourself a little username, and then you can watch as long as you want and not have it interrupted. And you'll always know when I go live. Twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. And as always, download the audio podcast wherever you download podcasts. So this all becomes the audio podcast. So thank you so much for checking it out on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. I say goodbye now.